So, Jeff Bezos was recently highlighted in an article on Yahoo Finance titled, "This State Has Zero Estate Taxes: How Bezos and 77 Other Billionaires Game the System." Well, in today's video, I'm going to discuss their strategy and reveal how you can use it too. Hi, I'm Chuck Roulet. I'm an attorney licensed to practice law in Florida and in Minnesota. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the like and subscribe notifications. It's free, and you'll be notified of upcoming videos. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to share some additional resources where you can discover more. Now, the article in Yahoo Finance discusses how Jeff Bezos recently purchased two side-by-side mansions with a total value of $147 million on Florida's Indian Creek Island, which is also known as Billionaire Bunker Island. The article then goes on to speculate that a reason for the move may have been the fact that Florida does not have an estate or capital gains tax, and notes that Bezos' former home of Seattle, Washington, enforces an estate tax ranging from 10% to 20% for estates worth $2.19 million or more. Plus, it has a 7% capital gains tax on earnings that exceed $250,000. Now, the article then summarizes that most middle-class Americans do not need to worry about avoiding estate taxes or avoid taxes on estates over $2.19 million or income over $250,000. Well, while that's correct, it omits a key point important to many middle-class Americans. So while billionaires like Jeff Bezos make headlines for their high-profile moves to Florida, the Sunshine State offers substantial benefits to not just the ultra-wealthy, but also for middle-class Americans, particularly retirees. Now, one of the most significant advantages is Florida's lack of a state income tax, which can translate into substantial savings on retirement income sources. So in states like Minnesota and many others, income from IRAs, 401ks, Social Security benefits, and pensions are subject to state income taxes. However, by moving or establishing residency in Florida, retirees can potentially save thousands of dollars annually by avoiding these taxes altogether. Now, this financial relief can be a game changer for those living on fixed incomes, allowing them to stretch their hard-earned nest eggs further and enjoy a more comfortable retirement. Now, one family I helped make the move to Florida is a perfect example of how the income tax savings can make a significant impact. Prior to his passing, Barb's dad asked her to take care of her mom, and for many years after his passing, her husband did, and at significant expense to them right up to her mom's passing. Now, Barb was healthy, she enjoyed her job, and she planned to work for a few more years to make up for it. However, when her company was sold and Tim developed some health issues, the two of them reconsidered their retirement timing. Barb and Tim met with their financial advisor, who told them that if she retired now, Barb would need to continue working at least part-time to maintain their standard of living. Then they asked a question that changed everything for them. She asked, "What if we moved to Florida?" Barb's sister and her husband live there, so they live already, and the move would be good for Tim's health. So the financial advisor ran some numbers, did some models, and then came back and said, well, if you were to move to Florida, not only will you be able to fully retire right now, you'll have money to travel, including coming back to visit the grandkids whenever you want. So they were faced with staying in Minnesota and continuing to work, or move to Florida and be fully retired in the sunshine. They decided to move. And I work with families like Barb and Tim every week that are making the same move. Now, if you are considering moving to Florida, or perhaps you're one of the tens of thousands of people who already have done so, here's where a bit of caution comes into play. Becoming a Florida resident and no longer having your old state treat you as a resident for tax purposes isn't as simple as 6 months in a day or buying a condo and then declaring great day for raise to the pool boy. There are actually a myriad of legal factors, presumptions, and tests that you have to meet. One of them is updating your estate plan to Florida law. Now, beyond tax savings, Florida offers a favorable environment for comprehensive estate planning and asset protection strategies. And by working with an experienced estate planning attorney, families can ensure their assets are safeguarded and their legacy is preserved for future generations. So if you would like to move or to establish residency in Florida for tax purposes, or need help with estate planning, our contact information is below. And if you'd like to discover more, I'm actually hosting a free online masterclass where I reveal some of the strategies I use with my private. Again, it is free, and there is a link below for you to sign up. I hope you found this video helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Be well.